So how did you guys come up with the name, the infamous Stringdusters? Is there a story behind it, or is...
Yeah, you know, the Stringdusters was kind of given to us. There's a band that was real influential for us called The Seldom Scene.
Okay.
And they're would be considered a traditional band, but in their time in the 70s, they were, in 80s, they were like very progressive. They were doing like rock and roll covers, and they were from the East Coast. They weren't, you know, like Maryland, D.C. They weren't from like the South necessarily. So they were kind of like a little bit of outsiders in the bluegrass scene, but amazing musicians, highly respected. And we were good friends with the banjo player and founding member, Ben Eldridge, and we were staying at his house one day. He was sort of like the band's like uncle, you know.
Yeah.
We would come through and sleep on his floor, and he was like one of our heroes. And we were trying to figure out a name. This was before we had a permanent name, and he said, you know, back 60 years ago, there was a band called the Stringdusters. They haven't been around for 50 years, but they're progressive, interesting, jazzy.